Day 70, and today's back day. And I just got me some Sour Patch Kids for my pre-workout snack. I'm excited. I love Sour Patch Kids. I'll have a little bit before the gym and a little bit during the lift. And I get really good freaking pumps from it. So I know I said I was going to cut back down a little bit on it. But you know what? I need to prioritize some of these quick carbs. I'm considered an athlete with the way that I bulk, cut, the much weight I do in that gym. They consider me an athlete. So if you're an athlete, that's a really good feel. So one of the things I wanted to talk about on this little pre-workout, pre-lift talk is that just taking just TRT, does that mean you're no longer natural, especially if you're taking it when you had super low TRT and you're just taking it to be at like 800 or like 1,000. You're not taking it in a abusive way where you're going to like 1,500, 2,000 plus test. Are you still natty if you're taking TRT just to be like in that natural range? My opinion, who freaking cares, man? Like TRT, I'm if you want to consider me not natural, whatever. Because there's stuff I want to take like BPC 157 that people are like, oh, that makes you lose your natty card. There's so much healing benefits to that I need to start taking, especially for like my nerve damage and all that. And when I start taking that, I'll give you guys updates on what it does for my leg and if it really helps me heal. But I'm trying to find a good source to get it from. But going back to my point is, who freaking cares, man? Like, in the future, being natty is going to be a bad thing because there's so many good peptides that are coming out that are backed by science that's going to prove your overall health, your performance, and they're going to have very low side effects. Like, dude, who cares? Like, this whole natty debate, and I'll troll people, right? If you guys will go to my TikTok, I'll be like, yeah, I take TRT and I'm natty. If you take creatine, you're not natural. You know, I'll mess with people and troll with people. Because then technically, if you take creatine, then that means you're not natural. But it's like, who cares, man? It's like, if you have really low test, I would recommend going and seeing a doctor, a hormone clinic doctor, and see what they say. And if you get you get on it, man. Like, I feel so much better mentally, physically, ever since I started doing it. And I had way high estrogen. So my estrogen was so freaking sky high. When I first went in there, they jokingly asked if I was born a female. Because they're like, dude, your estrogen is sky high, and your TRT, or your test, is like 100. Like, in the 100, like, what's going on? So, no wonder why I was so freaking emotional, right? Oh my gosh, my arms look good right now, man. Look at that. So, for me, it doesn't really matter, right? So, I haven't had really any negative side effects from taking TRT to be around a normal level, right? So I get my blood work done, my prolactin's good, but I also microdose the TRT. So I'm taking about 105-ish milligrams a week, but I do like 10 to 15 mils per day. You know what I mean? Like, I do a shot a day. So, and I only do 10 or 15 mils. And I do it every single day. And with me microdosing it, I noticed my tests started going up higher with less test, and I wasn't having a lot of the side effects. Like, my estrogen was fine. I don't have to take estrogen blockers. Like, it's been normal. My everything, like, the thickness of my blood's been good. And when I went to the doctor, she's like, what are you doing to, like, get your test boosted? And you're not ordering that much from us. You must not be taking that much. And I was like, I microdose it. So she's like, oh my gosh. She's like, I love that. She's like, I do suggest that, but a lot of people don't like to do injections every day. So she's like, she goes, I don't really too much suggest it because a lot of people like get turned off by doing an injection every day. For me, dude, I was in the hospitals. I do hate needles because like I used to have like psych patients try to stab me with needles and stuff, but it's like I was around it so much now it doesn't bother me. So, but I do ejection every day, and I'll do it in the arm, right arm, or in back in the butts, you know. And like I said, 10 to 15 mils, and that's all I do. And I don't have to use that much, and it's keeping my test around 1,000 almost. And so she was really surprised when she saw that. She's like, "Oh my gosh!" She's like, "That's crazy." She's like, "I've never seen, you know," she's like, "I've never really seen this where someone's using less and then ends up being more for them." Because I was actually taking more before. I was doing 60 3 times a week to just get it to about 800. And then when I went to microdosing it every day and only taking about 105 per week, it dude, my test just like freaking shot. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna slam this real quick. But honestly, guys, the whole natty debate, who freaking cares, man? And if you guys like, I recommend you guys don't abuse it, man, because you're gonna be gone by, you know, these guys like Sam Solik and all them. They're under doctors' cares and they know what they're doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, man, you're gonna be gone at a young age. And is that really worth it? I don't think so, man. Because like part of going to the gym and getting built muscular is to survive diseases, to live a longer life. I see to the point where some people are like, just screw it, man. Like I'm just gonna freaking whatever, you know. I can see it, but it's not really worth it in my opinion, man. Hold on one second. And I'm meaning like it's not worth abusing it, right? It's worth doing it to where you're in a natural range. Because then you can just keep your levels good and high and just normal and perfect all the time. And you're not doing this, right? You're not like a roller coaster. And I noticed that too with the bigger injection shots when I did 60 every other day or whatever it was. My bleed would start crashing until I got that shot, and then it went back up. And then I'd start crashing, and then it went back up. But with the microdosing every single day, 10 to 15, I went up, and I'm staying like just perfect. So I'm excited for these. I should have brought the scale to weigh these out because it's still better to weigh it out because the serving size on these, it says 9 pieces. A lot of times that's not going to be 32 grams, guys. It's going to be more or less. More likely more, but because they can be off by like 20%. So just to combat that, I'll only take 8 servings. So, yeah, I know. But yeah, man, so we're going to go in there, go hard on back, destroy our back, get our back blown out. Everyone's in there going hard, getting hard, so it's time for me to go in there and get hard. Who is that? You know what I mean? So, yeah, there's nothing else to really talk about the whole natty thing, man. It's a personal choice. I feel much better replacing my hormones, but not going too sky high. You might have a good response to it as well. So it's like, consult with the doctor, see what works best for you, man. Yeah, let's go ahead and I'm gonna chill in here for a few more minutes, let this pre kick in. Message some people, chill, listen to music, start getting kind of mentally prepared for this lift. So I probably could have took a rest day today, but it's one of those days where I'm here for more for my mental health than I'm in for my physical health. So I'm going to go in there. I'm not going to go too heavy. We're going to go light. We're going to go light to medium weight to high reps. So today's not going to be a heavy back day. I might do a little bit of I might do some deadlifts, but not too heavy. So I might just do a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and get in there. Just be cautious when you do these. Make sure your form's good. Make sure it's not trash like my form is. Alright, I'm going to go do some other movements now. I've been playing around here for a bit.
chaser.
I know, I'm swinging. I only get a couple of those. And they weren't that good at reps. Don't go that heavy. Okay, hopefully my mic is better now. I don't know. I think it's acting weird. Good workout, good back workout. Now, some of those really heavy sets, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's a little bit of ego lifting, even though I could do a lot of reps, like 5 reps. I am swinging a lot, but all that stuff is just like, more it's just mental stuff that just I get through, and it really helps me. So yeah, and there's studies out there that show that you actually do gain a little bit more muscle training that way. But sometimes you just gotta train that way sometimes and go super hard. Just like, who cares about 100% always being perfect? If you're 100%, you're never 100% perfect at everything. So don't worry about being perfect on your movements. Like, just go in there, hit it hard, and get out. Like, make sure you don't injure yourself, but you know what I mean? Go hard. And so yeah. All right, let's see what we're looking like. It's 11:10, so we've been in here for about, working out, probably about 45 minutes-ish. But I was in here talking for a little bit with a couple people. So total an hour, but I did talk a little bit. So let's take a look. So surprise, surprise, the Sour Patch Kids and the crumble cookie did make me super fat. I mean, I'm still fat, but did make me gain weight, right? Eating candy, if you want candy and you're in a cut, have the candy, but use it to help fuel your workout. Reward yourself. Have a serving or half of a serving before gym. Have a little bit during your workout, and then have a little bit after your workout. Just don't go crazy. And I guarantee you'll get crazy pumps from it too. Sour Patch Kids. And if you see these pimples, it's because I've had a little bit too much sugar the past week. The more sugar I have, the more pimples I get. And if I stop eating sugar, if I don't overconsume sugar, like most of my carbs come from my, dude, we're looking pretty good. Most of my carbs come from like potatoes and stuff like that. It's like my skin clears up, right? So if I check out the back, you guys could look at the older videos of how I look now, compare whatever. But what I was getting at is if I have a lot of the sugar, I'll get pimples, right? So if most of my carbs for the day come from sugar, I'll get a lot of pimples everywhere. But if it comes mostly from potatoes and whole foods, my skin clears up. So that's how you know, like you'll see it on my face as well. You can't really look right now, but you guys can see in part of the other videos that my face is a little red and broken out. That's when I've been having a little bit more sugar lately. But I've been staying in a deficit, so we're good. We'll weigh ourselves on, today's Wednesday, we'll weigh ourselves on Sunday, and I'll give an update with where my weight is at on Sunday. So hopefully we're below the 230. We'll see how it goes. So, but I mean, I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. You could tell I'm losing fat and putting on a little bit of muscle. Yes, you can do that in a recomping phase, especially when you have a lot of fat. Now, if you don't have a whole lot of fat on you, I don't think you could really do a recomp from the research I've done. But the research I've done, you could definitely lose fat and gain muscle at the same time if you're very obese, like I still am technically. I can't wait for the bulk though, because on the bulk I want to fix some things. I want to fix this left chest, make it more even with this right chest. I want to fix my shoulders, like the back here. I want to work on my back more, get more muscle on my back. So as you can see, even if the start of day one of this cut, you'll see, look, I don't have much love handles as I did at the start of these videos. And if you look, I think I have more muscle as well, like in the traps and in the arms. My muscles just look bigger, chest more defined, bigger. You can sometimes see my abs, especially in the morning when I'm like fasted and everything's flushed. You start seeing my abs more. And then less love handles, less fat back here. So definitely a difference, man. So we just gotta keep it up. But I'm gonna go hit cardio for 30, 45 minutes. And then I gotta go here in a couple hours, go get Megan, bring her back to help train her and do more cardio. And so I'll catch you guys up. I'll catch up with you guys later. And let you guys know where my calories are at the end of the day. So we'll see you guys later. Obviously you saw some unhealthy options there, but some of that stuff's for my mom and for my really hot sister. It's not all for me, but I did get, my mom likes shrimp, and then I got shrimp. Shrimp's a really good weight loss hack because it has a lot of protein in it. Real good chickens for me, the broccoli's for me, the ground turkey, but also my mom eats on that stuff as well. But the Reese's, I got that for my pre-workout snacks. And then I got potatoes for my carbs, stuff like that. These chips are for my mom. So some of the stuff I got wasn't just for me, right? The bananas were, my mom wanted these ribs. I probably won't eat any because they're just high calorie, a little bit too fat. Oh yeah, look at all the cool Legos up there. So just a little quick grocery haul. This stuff will last me like 4 days, but that's my mom eating on some of it, my hot sister eating some of it, my pug eating some of it, right? Right, Spanky? You eat it too, huh? Obviously, I'm meaning the meat, right? So the ground turkey and ground beef will probably last 3 or 4 days. The potatoes will probably last a week. The broccoli will probably last a week. So not pretty bad. The bananas will last a week. So yeah, not a pretty bad little haul. So I mean, it costed more because I had to get razors so I can shave my butt, shave my glutes, and then I had to get some more fish oil. I take fish oil, just helps your system. So, but yeah, pretty much just a little quick grocery haul, and I'll update you guys later tonight. It's towards the end of the night, so it's currently 8:15. We're done with calories. We're technically over by 80, 90 calories, but that was because I was guessing, because one of the things I had, I couldn't get exact like weigh it out because I forgot the scale. So I had to guess, and I guessed a little bit higher than I originally thought just to be safe. So we might be perfect, but whatever. I just kind of guessed. So we're at 2083. So actually that's 160, 70, 133 over. Sorry, 133 over, but I think we're more closer to that 1950. But anyways, if I was over by 100 calories like that, I'm going to still lose weight, right? Not as quick, but I'm still going to lose weight because I'm still in a deficit by 600 calories. So I'm completely fine. So I think like 500 calories. So it's completely okay if we go over by 100. So we shoot for 1950. If we go above a little bit, that's okay. If we're a little bit lower, that's okay. The only when it becomes an issue is if we go over that maintenance calories of, I think it's 2,500. That's my maintenance calories. So if we go over that 2,500 calories, that's when it's an issue. So as long as we don't go over and we're under that, we are fine. We're still losing weight. But the closer that you get to that number, the slower your weight loss is. And of course, I want to speed stuff up. So really watch these next, so tomorrow's Thursday, so really watch Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, how my face starts looking. Like, you can't really tell right now. Here, let me see. I got these little new lights to use. I still can't really tell, but you'll see how I look like I'm a little bit more fuller of water, and then my skin's kind of broken out. But you'll see that to start going away in the next few days, just from having less of the sugar, less of like the carbs that come from like sugar and stuff like that. It's like the skin gets cleared up. Just because I've been having a little bit more of the sugar, right? So, but that's okay because we're in that deficit. Sugar is not your enemy. Being over on your calories is. So a little bit of sugar, like I've been eating, maybe a little bit too much of the sugar, still won't hurt me because I'm not over on my calories. But that being said, I can bring that stuff down a little bit and have more potatoes instead, so I'm more fuller on this cut. So if you're doing an aggressive cut, you want to really feel full and you don't really want to feel hungry, right? So I kind of messed up to the point where I was so starving by dinner that I was like about to go freaking crazy, but I stopped myself. So we got to time it better to where towards the end of the night I can have more calories from like potatoes and meat, so that I just feel so full that I'll want to go to sleep. So that is the goal. Yeah, sorry. These next 100 days, I think we're going to start looking really, really good. We're going to see more quicker results. The past 30 days, we're seeing results. And like these sweats I have on right now, they're falling off on me. So they're getting super loose. So I know I'm losing weight consistently. I know the fat loss is going, just because how my clothes feel. The scale's going down. So we are in the right direction. And it just takes a lot of time. I mean, you can see the changes if you go to day one on the videos. You definitely see a change. But not as much as I would like, right? That's what we're all going to say in a weight loss phase. So we just got to keep pushing this last 100 days of this cut. Well, I think it's going to be a little bit longer than 100 days because I'm going to be cutting through summer, right? So unless I go to just like main gaining through summer, but I really want to be shredded out for summer, then summer, I don't start the bulk until fall. So like September-ish is when I want to start the bulk, right? So that's what we're shooting for. And then around September, October, that's when you start getting a lot of good stuff. Like you can have a little bit more sweet treats, Halloween, caramel apples. I don't want to go crazy on that stuff though on the bulk. I want to do like probably 80-20, so 80% whole food, 20% junk food. So like you go to McDonald's, that kind of typical food, fast food or or candy, whatever. So I want an 80-20 during the bulk, and I don't want to go too crazy because then I'll gain too much fat, and then I got to cut the fat. Then I might cut into the muscle that I gained during the bulk, if that makes sense. But yeah. So the plan is to not start the bulk until like September, October, and stay between that 10 to 15% body fat, and don't go over too crazy on the bulk. That's the plan, and then I'll have more money come towards the end of the year to pay for the food that requires for the bulk, like more whole foods, because it's more expensive to be on a cleaner bulk like that compared to a dirty bulk. Dirty bulk is probably cheaper, but I want to be healthy as well at the same time. So, but man, I'm tired. I'm gonna hit the bed. I was gonna do my whole setup, play games in here or whatever, but I was like, nah, I'm just too tired, man. So I am gonna start building this out here in the next few days. Tomorrow's video, we're gonna do arms tomorrow, but I might go do a hike and then go do arms. It just really depends on what all happens. So we'll see what we do with that. But whatever I decide, you guys will see that on tomorrow's video. So, and then too, if you guys ever want to know what the video is going to be a little bit about, I kind of do shorts, so you can always check out the shorts, because I posted the shorts the day of that I'm recording the content. So you kind of get a little sneak peek of like, oh, what I'm going to be doing. So that's kind of cool. But, alright guys, well, end of day 70, which I would call a success. Got a really good lift in, stayed under maintenance for calories, and didn't binge eat or go freaking crazy. Actually really tired, so hopefully I sleep until I gotta be up at 5 in the morning. So 8:22. Hopefully I sleep all the way until 5, but probably not because I have nightmares. But whatever. But thank you guys so much again for watching. Appreciate all the love and comments, especially on my calves. Everyone has really cool comments about how big my calves are. It's pretty funny. I love seeing them. But yeah, let's go hard again tomorrow. Get hard again. Getting hard every day, you know what I mean? So we'll see you guys next one, or tomorrow.